Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm mtbirchfield, and I'm joined today by Mayor Bestfriends. How you doing, Mayor Bestfriends?
I'm doing great.
It's good to hear, man. Well, today we are going to be doing a special video. So I know plenty of you have been eyeing my Totodile here, and you're like, wow, starter Pokemon. Where can I get one of those? And today, Mayor Bestfriends is going to show us where. So Mayor Bestfriends, what do we need to do to begin with?
That's a very good question. So we're going to go ahead and go through the starter locations and based upon the Poke order. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead visit the location for Bulbasaur, and we're at Cerulean City right now. But what we need to do is we need to go to Route 5. Now, all you got to do is just use cut and then inside the grassy field over here, you can encounter a Bulbasaur, although it is a rare.
Okay.
And yeah, so that is how you encounter Bulbasaur. Charmander, you actually encounter by rock tunnels. You can cycle a little bit more, and then you can go through the navigation.
No.
I hope you all are enjoying these scenes.
There you are. I lost you for a second. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no problem.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know Charmander was down here.
Yeah, Charmander is actually in rock. Fun fact: there's actually a hidden super.
I just found it. What in the world?
There we go. Yeah. So. Yeah. So that's a fun fact. Also, if you go inside the rock tunnel, you should encounter a Charmander, but it is rare. Also, keep in mind that it's going to be dark in the cave, so it would be encouraged to carry a Pokemon with Flash before going inside the cave. Or you can buy a Flash Ocarina in the gift shop.
I think I actually have one. Let me check and see. I think so. I do, actually. Yes, so now I can flash anybody. Oh, that came out wrong. Okay, never mind. Mayor Bestfriends is uncomfortable.
Oh man, that deja vu. For any viewers who are listening, yeah, there was actually a sequence in Unova for the after story, and yeah, don't ask.
I may include a clip of it right here.
Oh, great. Okay, but yeah, so now let's go ahead and find Squirtle.
Alrighty, we are at Seafoam Island, Mayor Bestfriends. Where do we need to go?
Yeah, so you need to go inside this cave, and you can encounter Squirtle, but Squirtle is a very rare encounter. So yeah.
Oops.
Before I discuss the other stars, I just want to give a thank you to Squirtle for helping make the game possible in 2012. So thank you so much for developing the game. We really appreciate it, and thank you so much for your hard work and your dedication.
All right. So where to now, Mayor Bestfriend?
Oh yeah, certainly. So now for the Johto starters, which are actually concentrated in one location in Hoenn, and that's going to be in the Hoenn Safari. So, MT Birchfield, I would like to thank Squirtle and Desu for making the game possible in 2012. So we're appreciative here on PokeMMO, and MT Birchfield, I'm sure you're appreciative to play PokeMMO here.
Oh, absolutely. One of my favorite all-time games.
That's wonderful. All right, so I know you may be looking at MT Birchfield starter, and you may be asking, man, how do I get a Totodile? And that's a very good question. And MT Birchfield, would you like to link a picture of the safari that's all divided in squared numbers?
Sure thing. No problem at all.
Right. So there we go. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about the Johto starter. So you can actually catch Cyndaquil over at Area 6 in the grass, and it's going to be a rare encounter. And Chikorita, the grass starter, is going to be caught in the grassy area at Area 5, and Chikorita is also rare. And Totodile can be caught in the water at Area 5, but Totodile is also rare.
Totodile is the best.
You're right. You're right. All right, so let's go ahead and go straight to Hoenn, and I'm going to go ahead and show you the starter locations from there.
Alrighty, Mayor Best Friends. So we're here in Hoenn. Where are we going to next?
Oh yeah, that is a very good question. So we're going to go ahead and go to Trico's location, and Trico is just west of Fort Tree City, and all you have to do is just go in this tall grass, and it should be a rare encounter here. So there you go. So that's why you see so many people going to the grass here, because they may be trying to search for Trico.
Awesome, awesome. I like how the starters are all in pretty accessible locations too.
Yeah, I like that as well. And as for Mudkip, we're going to actually skip Torchic real quick because Mudkip is a lot closer, so
Okay.
no need to pause the video here because Mudkip is going to be over at Route 120, and all you have to do is just use surf here in that pond, and it should be a rare encounter. So there you go. So feel free to catch that. And as for now, we're gonna go ahead and get Torchic. So let's go ahead and meet at Lava Ridge right now.
All right, where are we going to now, Mayor Best Friends?
That's a very good question. We're going to go ahead and go to Torchic's location. Torchic is over at Route 112, and it is a rare encounter inside that grass.
Oh, wow.
So that's why you see Rudodingle right there, because Rudodingle's getting her Torchic. So.
Shout out to Rudodingle.
Right.
All right. All right, so that does it for the Hoenn Pokemon, but where are we going to go to next?
All right. So there we go. So now you know Torchic's location, and I'm going to go ahead and go to Sinnoh for MT Birchfield's behalf because he has committed an unthinkable crime. So can you tell me about it?
Look, I'm under legal obligation right now. I can't say anything. They said if I did, that I would be arrested, I'd be extradited from Hoenn, and that they would hold me there for the rest of my life.
Oh, no problem. I can probably use my Mayor Bestfriends visa, so I can go there on your behalf. So I can do that for you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, MT Birchfield. You're welcome. All right. So stay tuned to the MT Birchfield channel. All right. I am back on the behalf of MT Birchfield. MT Birchfield, would you like to say hello from somewhere?
Hello from unspecified locations that the Sinnoh police can't find me in.
All right. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the starter locations. And all right. One moment. So we're going to go ahead and go to Turtwig's. Actually, Turtwig and Chimchar's locations are very close to each other. So so the Tortwig location is going to be at Sendoff Spring, and actually the only way you can get to Sendoff Spring is if you defeat Giratina. Free plug for my Sinnoh walkthrough on the Roy Rogers News channel. Feel free to watch part 10. And yes, I battled Giratina, and it was quite an epic fight, let me tell you. Alright, so inside this grass is going to be Tortwig, and it's going to be a rare encounter. Now, as for Chimchar, Chimchar is going to be at the Valor Lakefront grass, just before you get to Valor Lakefront. So, there we go. Or the actual lake itself. Before you get to the actual lake itself, Chimchar's in this grass, but it's a rare encounter. And there we go. Houndour has introduced us here, but it would have been nice if you would have been a fire monkey, but alright.
It's okay. You settled for what you get.
Yeah. And now I get a rock too, so I get Geodude and I got a Houndour. Okay. Anyway, so there we go. Alright. So there you go. So
Save you in a pinch too.
Yes, and also at the same time, you're helping the development team pay off their server expenses. So thank you so much to those who have donated to PokeMMO. PokeMMO appreciates it, and yeah, and I donate myself. I do not receive any compensation. mtbirchfield does not receive any compensation as well. So we're just saying this from the bottom of our hearts here. So
they like us, just not that much.
Alright, so there it goes. Yeah, so if you surf around here, then you encounter Piplup, and it should be a rare encounter. So, let's go ahead and meet in Unova, where MT Birchfield does have a visa, and hopefully he doesn't get caught by the Sinnoh police. MT Birchfield, are you okay?
I made it. Just got off the boat.
Oh, good. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to Unova. We're going to be right back.
Alrighty, good to have you back, Mayor Bestfriends. I hope the trip to Sinnoh was great.
Yeah, well, I hope you were able to evade the...
Oh, me and Totodile know exactly where to hide when police come around. Isn't that right, buddy? He said yes. Okay, so, what are we going after now?
If only my mayoral powers can...
I know.
Can pardon MT Birchfield.
But
that's something I can dream about. But I know that's not in my purview. I know that there are certain forces out there, Garatina, that are in control of Sinnoh's main dynamic. So
I was just looking around. I heard you mention his name.
Oh, all right. Anyway, so yeah. So let's go ahead and go to Snivy, and Snivy's gonna be located at the Lost Lorn Forest, and it should be a rare encounter. Fun fact: you can actually encounter Zaru here too, but Zaru has the ability Illusion, so make sure you and Zaru's in hordes. You can only encounter Zaru in hordes, so make sure you encounter Zaru and in a horde,
okay,
and then try to false swipe it. Yeah, because you need to ruin its illusion, because it won't pop up as Zaru right away. So, once you ruin its illusion, you can know if Zaru is there or not. All right, here we go. Just a free.
This little Solosis wanting to hold me up. There we go. All right. So he'll be in here. Yep,
Snivy is here, but also Zaru is here as well. So you can get 2 for the price of 1. Even though Zaru is not a starter, I just thought I should mention it.
Awesome. That's a great deal, though. All right. So where to next?
All right. That's a very good question. So we're going to go ahead and go to Icarus City. So Icarus City should be where the ice gym is.
All right. Icarus City. There we go. Isn't it funny that Icarus City is the ice gym, and yet Icarus is the one who flew too close to the sun?
Oh, man. That's...
The irony. Whoa, dude. Like, bruh.
Oh, wow. so 90s, man. So 90s.
I know, man. So, I sound like Shaggy right now. Like Scoob.
Oh, man. But yeah, all right. So we're here at Icarus City, and all you have to do is just go inside the cave, and yeah, and Timpig should be there, and it's a rare encounter.
All right, that is actually not that bad. So just inside the cave, and he's a rare encounter.
You are correct. And then as for Oshawott, let's go ahead and meet at Driftfield City. Driftfield City is where the mine is.
Driftfield City. Okay. All right. There we go.
All right. So here's what we need to do. We need to go to Route 6, which is right here. Just use surf, and Oshawott is there, but it's a rare encounter.
So he's in this water right here.
You are correct.
All right. Can you now? Question. I'm just curious. Could you use a fishing rod and get Oshawott here, or do you know if that's possible?
It's possible only by surfing, because
okay.
How I know that is because if you check your Pokedex in the location, it should say water, and then there's method, and yeah. So you can't fish for it. You have to surf around for it. So
oh, okay. All right.
That's a very good question. So, and that's actually a really good transition, Empty Birchfield. You know why that's a really good transition?
Why is that a really good transition?
Because Sunday, as of the time of taping this, so Sunday, I was so happy. I actually completed the Pokedex guide after months of working on it.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, there's actually going to be a headline video on the Roy Rogers News channel in early July. I should have a credit sequence, but there are a lot of people involved in that, and just to give a brief thank you to Yibu. Yibu has really helped out in putting the Pokedex guide in a friendly format and a nice format. So thank you so much, Yibu. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the Pokedex guide. Now, I know for some devices it may not work if you arrive at the first page instantly. So what I'm going to have you do, MT Birchfield, for your viewers, can you check out the Pokedex guide on page 2?
Sure thing. I'm going to exit out of here, and then I'll pull the Pokedex guide up for my screen. Alrighty, Mayor Bestfriends, I am into the Pokedex guide.
That's great. That's great. All right, so now, if you notice, Empty Birchfield is on the second page. Some devices may not work if you arrive at the first page instantly. So when you check out the Pokedex guide, make sure to check it out on the second page and then go to the first page. So Empty Birchfield, would you like to jump to the first page?
Okay.
And it's going to take
loading.
a little.
Yeah.
It's going to take a little bit to load, but keep in mind that there are about 640-ish Pokemon in the Pokedex. So there was a lot of documentation that's in this guide. So that's why it's taking so long.
All right. So it is up, and it looks impressive.
Well, thanks. So if you go, what I'd like you to do is go to the second post there. I went ahead and I highlighted the starter locations. It's the quick starter location index. You see, by Demonic Dax actually made this really nice graph, and I'd like to thank him for that. So that's going to be the second post of this guide, and then you're going to have the Safari Squares that you saw Empty Birchfield reference to in the video for the Johto starter. So yes, that's your starter location index. So, there you go.
All right.
So Empty Birchfield, feel free to link my guide. You have my permission.
I absolutely will. Alrighty, Mayor Bestfriends. So we have seen every single starter today. We have gone on our own little safari adventure, checking out where they all are in the wide world of PokeMMO. And Mayor Bestfriends, I want to thank you for all the hard work that you put in, especially for the Pokedex guide, for helping me with all of these videos, showing us around. I really do appreciate it, man.
Oh, happy to help. I mean, it is very important to me to help out people new and old. Then one of the things that I can do is certainly help out with starter locations and also with the Pokedex guide, because I know some people, they may not have all the Pokemon documented yet. So I want people to be able to have a quick source to check out the wild location, and so people can catch the Pokemon and have that documented. So, yeah, it's been a pleasure working on that, guys. Months and months of hard work, but it was certainly well worth it in the end. And MT Birchfield, thank you so much for agreeing to do this starter video. I commented on one of your about a video with starter locations. So
we finally got around to it too. I couldn't have done the Sinnoh part without you, since the whole Giratina, and I just don't want to talk about it. But that whole incident, I just can't go to the Sinnoh region. So this has helped out to keep me from.
Don't worry. I beat up Giratina for you in part 10. So if you want to see Giratina get beaten up, feel free to tune into that.
Well, thank you. So I'll link your Pokédex guide down below, as well as your playthrough of Sinnoh, and we'll have that down in the comments if you'd like to see that. Also, guys, I want you to go and subscribe to Mayor Bestfriends' channel. I appreciate him, all the hard work that he's put in, helping us with these videos, doing all this great stuff for the community. He works extra hard for that, and I think he deserves some praise for that. So thank you so much, Mayor Bestfriends. But we're going to end the video off right here. If you've enjoyed...
Rogers.
Oh, and Roy Rogers. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And I'll link that too. It'll all be in the end card and in the description. So go subscribe to both of his channels. And guys, we thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, drop a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe to his channels, and we'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.